Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutny and today I am going to show another amazing chess game of amazing Garry Kasparov. Up to me, Garry Kasparov is one of the best chess player ever, and let's watch this game till end and you will see why. Garry Kasparov as a white and Alexei Shirov as a black, 1994, and let's watch what everything is possible in a chess game and how chess game is a beautiful game. So now we are exactly in the middle of a long theory, so don't worry, I will not speak about theory because theory it's not interesting, and as I told you, this game was played on 1994, so say nearly 30 years ago. So why to speak about theory? Because let's speak about chess. Okay, nothing special A4 happened, and after this exchange we are still in the middle of boring theory, but what is interesting is this position. Garry played a rook b4 and his idea is to take bishop on b7, so he's ready to sacrifice his exchange for this bishop just only for to keep this super strong knight on d5. That's for me amazing idea, because you know, every times when I'm going to sacrifice my exchange, I'm usually losing because I'm down of exchange. But at the end, I'm not Garry Kasparov, and I will never ever be such a strong chess player as Garry Kasparov is, of course. But at the other side, it's a good idea to watch his games and to get a new inspiration and new motivation how to play chess. So I believe that you are going to see good chess game and my commentary will be great. Of course, without any doubt, I will do my best to give you as good game as I can. So if I'm right, feel free and press like or press follow and made my day and be my new follower. Thank you very much, and let's come back because after knight c5, anyway, maybe it was interesting to play bishop c6 and not allow white to exchange this bishop, this exchange, but that's another story. Still, I'm sure that white will take on c6, but what's happened? Knight c5, and now Garry Kasparov is going to sacrifice his exchange. Yes, of course, everything is working because of this super strong knight on d5, but it's a brave idea, it's a brave decision, and of course, Garry is not going to sacrifice this exchange because he's playing for draw. He's going to sacrifice this exchange because he's playing for a victory. So let's enjoy this way how to beat strong grandmaster, of course, as Alexei Shirov is. So he sacrificed exchange and played b4. First look to this position maybe will tell you that okay, what about this weak pawn on c3, but that's not exactly about this pawn, because what is important is this pawn, which is taking two important squares, and this knight is absolutely dead knight without any chance to stay as good as this knight. So okay, black is enjoying some material advantage, but what about this knight? You know, if your opponent has a bad piece, everything is bad and he's playing bad game. So okay, at least this knight has some problems to play this game, and Garry Kasparov now is not hurry. Bishop g5, knight a3, short castle, and bishop d3. Okay, I'm sure that Garry should go for short castle immediately, because short castle is not only move to helping your king to be safe, but of course is it move to give a life to your rook on h1. But okay, Shirov took on b4, and still we have here very important pawn, which is taking super strong squares, because the squares are nicely ideal squares for knight on b7. So b4's pawn is doing a great job. And at the other side, watch this pawn, because this pawn is pass pawn, and the pass pawn is a typical winning pawn in endgame. So if nothing, or if only for exchange, white's got nice position, because two super strong knights, one maybe sooner or later super strong pass pawn, and black has big problems to be active. And if black is not active, okay, he is passive. And if black is passive, is not going to win this game. So what happened? Garry played queen b8, h4, and now knight b6. Yes, both knights are doing amazing job, and it's hard. Maybe it's impossible for black to do something against this knight, because knight on d5 is sitting on the light square, and because black has got only dark squares bishop, it's hard to challenge this knight, and this knight is giving white nice advantage. So if you remember when white sacrifices his exchange, and I told you, yes, it was a brave decision. At the end, it was a great decision, because everything is working, and here, without any doubt, white's got a nice compensation and beautiful position. So rook a2, and finally short castle happened. Rook d2, okay, this rook is dangerous, but only one rook should not hurt you and should not give you big issues. Okay, queen f3 and queen a7. At least first chance to show how black is active. Yes, black is active, maybe is active over open file, and here it's maybe slight dangerous to white's position, but knight d7 and okay, what to play? Say this is another very important position. Maybe rook a8 makes sense, but bishop c4 and around black's kings, it's really hot squares, and this king is in a big danger. Check on f7. You know, too many threats, too many white pieces are attacking black's position, and black has to be careful. I'm not telling you that black is losing immediately, but position for black is a danger. So okay, knight d7 happened, and for every reasons to be sure, maybe to be safe, black played knight d8. Okay, thank you very much for exchange, and b5. If nothing, so let's speak about a super strong knight on d5, and plus this very strong pass pawn. So very strong pass pawn and knight on d5 together are working like a super strong team, and yes, still even black was hoping for chance how to survive when he gave back exchange. Still, since beginning till end of this game, black is too passive, and I see here only one player who is playing for the victory, and that's it, Garry Kasparov. So what's happened? Black played queen a3, and now Garry is going to sacrifice another piece. So it's like impossible that everything is working for Garry Kasparov, and what I'm enjoying here, how Garry Kasparov is trying to go forward, how he is trying to push his opponent as best as he can and as much as he can, and he is not thinking how to defend his position, how to defend his piece. He is thinking how to beat his opponent, and that's a great inspiration to us. Just think how to win. Don't think how to defend. Think like a winner. And that's exactly the style of Garry Kasparov. He played queen f5, and it's not hard to see why black should not take bishop on d3. Okay, say he's taking, but here is a queen d7 with a threat check and checkmate. Of course, there is immediately checkmate on d8. So maybe g6. Thank you very much for peace. And pass pawn b6, b7, b8, and that's it. Black should resign here, and that's the reason why Garry was right here. After queen a3, he played simply attacking move queen f5. So black is hoping for a miracle, and he came to e8. But okay, bishop c4, and now rook c2, and Garry is again sacrificing another piece. Now bishop on c4 is for free, but it's a question if really this bishop is for free. So Alexei Shirov is going to take this bishop. Another variation will tell you that there is no big difference, because in all variations black is losing. For example, if he's going queen c5, bishop b3, now check on g8, and bishop d1. That look like mate on g4. Amazing position how black's king on d7, it's in absolutely terrible problems, and this position, it's beautiful. You know, since beginning, Garry was able to sacrifice exchange. Twice he was offering a bishop, and still he's playing for victory. So no more words. Let's go on. So what we remember? We remember rook c2, Garry took on h7, and white took it on c4. Okay, the same variation. Check, check, and that was a simple taking back the material, and now what to play. Maybe queen b4 looks like that's interesting, but maybe knight b6, and still knight is jumping to d5. This is a weak king, and with a bad king, everything is bad, so knight d5 is giving a winning advantage. Say black should take on b5, check, and now, of course, I'm absolutely sure that black king will not survive. Amazing game, you know, wow, that's a chess, and what a game. I'm really enjoying how Garry Kasparov was playing with lots of energy, efforts, and life. I'm enjoying. So that was variation. So let's come back. What happened? Alexei played queen c5, but rook a1. Again, another piece. So let's take this knight on c4, because that's only variation. So check on a7 makes sense. Check on e8, of course. Now thank you very much for the knight, and thank you very much for another piece, and pass pawn, enough material to win this game. Weak black's king, and of course simply winning position, because this pawn is going 1, 2, 3 moves ahead, forward, and game over. So for this reason, after rook a1, black was not hoping for anything. He played only last two moves, and he played queen d4, rook a3, and knight e3. Nice. Again, he's going to surprise his opponent, because on f5 is a check, fork, and winning queen. Doesn't matter what should happen, because here black resigned, and that was one of the most amazing chess game in chess history. I hope that you enjoyed, and if yes, feel free and press like or press follow and be my new follower. Thank you very much for your time, and let's see each other next time. Thank you, and bye bye.